Happy Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Look, a Gable office. So here at UNM, I am part of the College of Fine Arts, which has a music department, and I am in the music education area. Music education is a part of teacher education, which means getting people ready who want to go out and be teachers. Music education is a little different than teacher education because we are housed exclusively within the music department. Typically, even if your specialty is language arts or math or science or something else, you'll still be a part of the College of Ed. The fine arts tend to be different. Still, we are in the business of getting music teachers ready to go out and teach in school. In music education, there are several kinds of music education professors, and not every school has every single one. Typically, there are about 4 common music education specialists: band, choir, orchestra, and general music. However, some programs have more professors and some have less, depending on the needs and the numbers of students in their program. My area is general music. When I say general music, most people tend to think of elementary music. Music you would get when you're in elementary school, or y'all come music. That's sort of true. I don't know, did I teach in an elementary school at one point? I can't tell. General music definitely includes this, but it's so much more. I have my eye on secondary music as well. General music in my brain is basically anything that isn't band, choir, or orchestra. Sometimes general music means something very specific. Guitar class, or music technology class, or music composition. As I mentioned before, for 6 years I taught in a middle school, and I taught general music in middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I've been really interested by this idea of secondary general music and reaching some of the population that still wants to be involved in music, but band, choir, and orchestra just doesn't speak to them in the same way. I love teaching, and clearly I've been doing it for a bit, but when it comes to how I teach, there's a few things that I like to use. I love technology, and at some point I'll show you my classroom where I'm doing an iPad pilot project. More on that later. It's going to be really neat. But I'm not just stuck to my technology. I love acoustic music making just as much. I love singing and playing a variety of instruments, and I like to bring that to my students as well. Something that's been an interest of mine for a while has been the idea of creative choice, giving students some sort of democratic idea of what they want to do with music, and the ability to make decisions about the music that they make in class and beyond my class. But one of my favorite ways to teach is with puppets. This is Beatrice. This is Buzz. This is Salami. Get it? So, la, me, huh? This is Bruce. This is Chum. I know you're thinking his name should be Nemo, but it's not. It's Charlie. Domo. Teaching is only 1/3 of what I do. The other 2/3 are comprised of service and research. Service involves being on committees and advising students and being a part of the process here at the university at large. Specifically, when it comes to advising, my first job is to help students turn things around and think about things as a teacher rather than only as a student. My second job is to help them think about how they would teach as an elementary general music teacher or a secondary general music teacher. And lastly, I help them go through that student teaching process and get a job. In addition to helping them navigate other parts of the degree, including music history, music theory, and of course, general education classes. The third part of my job involves research, and I have several things that I enjoy researching, including technology, secondary general music, creativity, and some gender issues in music. I still have some things I need to clean up in my office, so I'm not going to give you the grand tour yet, but for now, a haiku. This is my cool job. I teach, advise, and research. So, what do you think? Domo like music education.